Today I'm going to be showing you how to do avatar toggles and how to change outfits while the other outfit gets defaulted. Alrighty, I'm going to show you how to do it the manual way, which is the long way. That's going to be the first part of this video. On the second part of this video, I'm going to show you some useful programs to cut down that time. Alrighty, and let's get started. Hi there. So we're in VRC. This is my avatar, and I want to show you a prime sample of what we were talking about earlier, okay? So I have my sweater jacket toggled, as you can see. And now if I go over to my normal outfit, bam! It toggled that one and toggled everything off. And now let's say I want to go back to the sweater jacket. It toggled off, and this toggled on. And let's say if I wanted to get a little bit more fancy, like take this jacket off and throw on this jacket over here. It still works. Now let me go ahead and show you that process now, alrighty? Alright, for convenience and time's sake, I already dragged my avatar in here and I have my outfit over here, if you just dragged it in. And I went ahead and changed my armature name so I know which one it is when I'm manually dragging it in. Alright, so let's first thing first, you throw on your outfit, you make sure it's all good, and let me go and make a empty here and name this normal outfit real fast. Normal outfit. And my normal outfit is a globe, a jacket, a shirt, shoes, skirt, tie, and underwear. And I'll just drag it in here. There we go. So I can just bloop. Alright, so it looks like it fits and everything. Alright, alright. I like it. So now what I'm going to do for manually, you will drag it into your avatar. Shabam. Just like that. And fun part, the armature. It's always the fun. So click the down arrows, down arrows. You're pretty much lining up the word with the word in there, dragging it in, making sure it's in there. But let's go spine. Ooh. This is always the longest, most boringest task ever, but it works when everything else fails. Alright, so I need to go to the chest, and let's start with the breast. Alright, so hips, spine, chest. So I'm going to need breast, right? Breast left, breast in. I'll drag this breast in and that breast in where it's under. So your other armature, outfit armature, you want it the child of the one you're putting it in. Alright, same name. Under the main one be the parent, the other one be the child. Pretty simple. And you just keep doing that till so on and so on. Fast forward time! Let's start! Boom! Bum, 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 bum. Alright, so here we are. Here's one where if you don't see any like parent armature to drag it in, but you see it under the upper arm left already, what I'll do is I'll find the upper arm left and I'll just drag this new armature to upper arm left. So it's all new by itself and it works. And fast forward again. Okay, so I now have my armature all in the normal armature. So if I click on my avatar and drag, still works, still nice, cool. All right, so now it's time for the animations to make the toggles. So I need to make all these toggles for the whole entire outfit, but for this video's sake, to make a little bit less time, we'll only do 2 so you can actually see what's happening, and 2 from here. Alrighty. And of course there'll be the shirt and skirt so you don't see the the body of mine. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. So down here, we're gonna go to animation. Actually, wait, for this, click your main one, and you want to make sure you have your FX controller in, all right? And for this video's sake, I'll make a new FX controller. All right, I'll go over projects. Wherever you want to save it, I'll want to create a folder, and I'll just name it animations. Is where I'm gonna be naming all my animations. And I'll go to over to good old assets. Then I'll go over to VRC, dependencies, VRChat. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Fast forward until I find it. Me. Alright, scratch what I said about the FX. Well, you'll go over to the avatar. You'll go over here. And then I'll click my FX for the avatar. If you have gotten the avatar for anywhere, usually they already include the FX. You'll just look for something that says the FX. Make sure it's in the animator. You click your avatar for that and put it in the animator, alright? And then we'll go over animations. This, remember, we're going to go do the jacket, the shirt. No, I mean the shirt and the skirt. The skirt and the skirt. The shirt and the skirt here. Alright, for both of them. For this video's sake. So, we'll want to make our one. So, let me go over here. Go over assets. I want to throw them in my animations. First animation I want to make is my normal outfit shirt. So I'll just name it normal outfit. Well, normal outfit. Wait. Normal. Oh. Line shirt. Shirt. Default. This is going to be my off state where it be toggled off. Let's save it. In quick way, instead of, add property and going for all that, just click record here. Go over to the shirt and go ahead and toggle it. It'll automatically show up there and you just toggle off. We want to make sure this is unchecked because this is an untoggle default. And you want to make sure there's no other key in here. If there's another key here, you'll delete it. You only want to make sure it has the one key right here. And now we need to add a toggle on state for it. So we'll create a clip and we'll name this toggled. This will be our shirt on for our normal outfit. Toggled. Save it. Okay, cool. Record. And this shirt is going to be on. So for on, you want to make sure it's check mark. Only the one key, no other key. And then we have our one toggle. And you do that for each one you want toggles on and off. Alrighty? You'll have to do that for each and every one for the whole entire outfit. Let's go ahead and do it. Fast forward. Alright, so we just went and made our animations. And to show you this, I got my shirt default, my shirt toggled, skirt default, skirt toggled, and over here I have it for the default. All right, and off we go onto our. Oh yeah, one more thing. Before we get to our next one, you want to go here, just create animation, and just name it empty. It'll be absolutely nothing. That's going to be your empty. Alright, so our next one we'll be working on the FX layer, okay? So for the FX layer, we'll go click the animation tab. And once we went over to the animation, make sure you click your avatar and make sure you click animation. then we're going to create some toggles. But let me go ahead and show you that. Yeah, parameter. We'll make a bool. Boole. It's the least memory taking item ever. Our first parameter is going to be normal outfit shirt. Make sure the capitalization and everything here gets translated into your parameters on your menu. If it doesn't, or if a lowercase and this is capped, it won't work. Alright? Make sure you get this X spelling on over here. I'll show you that later. So we'll have that one. We'll add another one. Normal outfit. Skirt. Then we'll also do we're going to call it our idle outfit. Our idle outfit. And it's going to be shirt. And then idle outfit. It's going to be skirt. Yes. All right. So you want pretty much your shirt. Oh yeah, we got to toggle that one back on, and these can be toggled off. All right. So for this one, you're going to want your main outfit that you spawn on or restart your avatar to be defaulted. So we want our normal outfit to be defaulted. So we'll go ahead and click those check markers. And then we'll go over to work our layers now. And to work our layers, we'll need to add a one. And this is gonna, you can name this whatever. And I'm just gonna name it normal outfit shirt. And then you want it as a weight as 1. Then we'll do it again. Normal outfit skirt. Then weight as 1. Then we do it again. Idle outfit shirt. Then we do it again. Idle outfit skirt. I keep getting skirt and shirt mixed up because the only other spelling is the H to the K. Alright, so make sure all has a weight as 1. Alright, so our next step is building our parameter. Alright, not our parameter, our menu thing in here. Well, alright, I'm just going to drag my indie state right here. I like to be a little bit organized here. Drag, 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 drag. Okay, so first thing first, you're going to want is initialize. So we're going to create a state and we're going to create an empty, all right? And on this empty, I'm going to name it initialize. Hold up, I have a brain fart right now trying to spell initialize. Okay. Yeah, that's how you spell it. Okay. Okay. I-E-I-A-L-I-C-E. Okay, initialize. Okay, this is going to be our initialization. Here, you want your motion to be empty. Your animation. Empty, 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 empty. Instead of searching for it, if you know how you spelt it, you can just type it right there. We have empty. That's the one. Cool. That's absolutely no motion. All right. Then we're going to want to come over here, create a state, and we want our default state, our off state. Default state. And then we want to create another one. And we're going to want to call it our toggled state, meaning it's on. Toggled state. Okay. And then we're just going to drag this arrow to here, and drag this arrow to here, drag an arrow leading down here, and drag an arrow leading to up here, okay? And to do that, you click it, you right click on the thing, make transition and up if you don't know how. Alright, so after that, let's first click on our first major thing here. Alright, so here we're not going to want a exit time. Get rid of exit time here, okay? And then, transition off state 1. And just because I just like to do that. So it's off state, so, transition duration 0, and 1, you just make it nice and smooth, alright? And then we're going to go over to our conditions, and we're going to go over to our first one. And this is our outfit skirt. So we're going to want our skirt. Bam! And since it's going to a default state, which is a toggle off, we want this as a false. And this is going to be vice versa for the other one. But a little shortcut you can do is say copy transition parameters right up here, right click this arrow. Since we're doing the exact same thing, all what you need to do here is click true. So you don't need to mess with any of that. Cool beans, alright? Now go over to default state, and now you're going to want your default animation. Alright, your motion, your default one. And this was our idle outfit, which I need HM, and it's going to be skirt default, just like that. Same thing for toggled state. HM skirt toggled. Yes. Just like that, alright? And then we're going to click this arrow right here. Yes. And now we're going to do has exit time. Just do 0. Bam! Now toggle it off. I don't want any transition time. Cool. And now go over here. It's almost like this. It's the exact same thing we did over here, but transition offset is not going to be 1. It's going to remain 0. And then we scroll down to our idle outfit skirt, and we're going to say it's true because it's at a default state and it's going to become a toggled state. So it's a true transition. Now, like I said, go up here, copy transition parameters, and go here, and we paste it. And it's going to be a false one because it's going from a true to a off. So it's going to be false. All right. And that's what we're going to need to do in here, okay? And you're going to copy this one for each one of your transitions, for your toggles, okay? I'll meet you on the other side. All right, so we just finished, doing our long, boring process of the toggles, all right? Now, double check it, make sure you have everything correct, alrighty? Now, next thing we want to do is I'm gonna want to toggle on my normal outfit and my idle outfit, right? Where it toggles off the other and toggles on the one I want. So to do that, of course, we're gonna need to make another one, and we're gonna name this animation preset. I'm gonna name it a preset. Preset normal outfit. And then bam, weight as 1, Then we go down here again, as in preset underscore idle outfit, like you're my idol. Okay, so go over here and do await as one, okay? Now, in the first one, I like to be organized here. I learned in the long state of things, the best thing to do is always be organized. Okay. Now, we're going to want to make a state which says none. None is going to be nothing. Alright? Just none. Just name it none. Ho ho ho. Right? This is my none right here. Right? Then we're going to want create another one, and we're going to want name it enable preset. Enable preset. This is going to do our toggle stuff for us, okay? So go to any state, make a transition to none, and any state, make a transition to enable, okay? And then within that, we're going to want to click the arrow going to none. Yes. And we're going to want no exit time. We're going to want transition duration. I just like putting it at 0. And then check, check, order interruption, check. Okay. Here it is. Then we'll go over here. Oh yeah, before that, we have to have parameters for it. And make a bully. You bully. And preset uh, normal outfit. Alright. Then preset idle outfit. There we go. That's my layers for ya. I mean my parameters. And let's get back to it. Okay. So this one. No, it was this one we were working on. Yes. So for the non-transition, let's see where is our preset. This, and we're going to want it to a false state because it's going to none, to nothing, to nada. And then you can pretty much guess what we're going to do to the other one. Exact same thing, but making it true. A true. A true. Alright. Now, here comes the fun part. You thought making your toggles was long. Here's another kicker for you. Okay. We go to enable preset. Okay. And then we're going to add a dealio, add a behavior, VRC. Dun, dun. Ah, there we go. Ah, yes. Okay. 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 This is what I wanted. Okay. Okay. Sorry for that. Sorry for that. All right. Okay. Welcome back. I figured what it was. It's that VRC avatar parameter driver. My brain went burr. Okay. So we're gonna click add. Okay. And guess what we gonna do? If you guessed it, you know. So each destination you want, all right? So for this preset right here, okay, this is gonna be our normal outfit preset. So click each toggle that is in your normal outfit, all right? So for me, that would be my shirt and add. And that's going to be my skirt. And your value is going to be on. So that's telling it this is your normal outfit right here. My bad. Let me move my head. Yeah, head move. Hey, head. Why don't you move? Okay, so make sure they are on. That means it's going to toggle on when you activate your normal outfit. All right? Any toggles you want on your normal outfit, make sure it's on. And any other outfit, you're going to have to do the same. All right? So, normal outfit, like my idle outfit, is going to have to be toggled off. I'm telling when I go to this outfit, toggle these settings off. And it's going to be every other outfit toggles that I did. So, bam. I keep clicking add behavior. I mean to click add up here. And sure. So you get the gist, right? So my normal outfit is going to be toggled, valued on. And every other outfit toggles are going to be turned off. So let's say I had that globe, that jacket, that shirt, the shoes, skirt, tights, and underwear. All that would be toggled on. But I also have to include the belt, the socks, the leg choker, the skirt, the shoes, the skirt, the sleeves, and the tie. They're going to have to be toggled off. And if I had another outfit, like let's say a waitress outfit, I'm going to have the apron toggled off, everything under that waitress outfit toggled off too. If I toggled on the waitress, I want to be able to automatically have that outfit. All right? So you're going to do that. All right? So once that's done, guess what? That's the done of a very long, complicated process dealing with the FX layer. Cool, right? And of course, I forgot to do my idle one, so let me do that real fast, okay? Okay, so real fast before the menu. See, I'm on my idle outfit, and I have my normal outfit toggled off, and my idle one's toggles. That's going to deactivate these and turn these on. Alright, now to the menu we go. I just like to take a shortcut. I go scroll, and for those who don't have a menu to their avatar, or you do, it'll be right here. But either way, we're just going to go over to the animations. We're going to create. We're going to go over to VRChat, and we're going to go to avatars, and we're going to create a expression menu. Alright? And we're just going to name this this menu. And then we're going to go over create VRChat avatars expression parameters. And this is just going to be our expressions parameters. Right, so we want this one right here, right? And we have quite a bit of toggles to do. All right, remember how I was saying that the caps matter? This is where it matters the most, all right? So best thing to do is just double click, Control C, come over here, and paste. Oh yeah, you also want to make sure all these are bullies too. Bully, 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 a bully, and bully. All right, and just keep doing that for every single one. Bam, 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 and bam. All right, and then we have an extra one here. Delete. All right, so when we're spawning in, we want our normal outfit on. So I'm gonna default default our toggles. Yes, and yeah. All right, so you're done with your parameters now. Now go over to the menu, and we're gonna add our controllers. All right. So I like to be organized. All right. So for me, I would have did outfits, then which outfit, and have the toggles in there. But for this one, since we're not doing anything else with our avatar, we're gonna just name these right here. And I'll also show you how to link other menus to it right here. So first thing first, our normal outfit. You can name it whatever. It doesn't matter here, alright? And I'm gonna want that as a sub menu because I want all my normal stuff to be in one menu. Then we're gonna add another one, and it's gonna be our idle outfit. Idle outfit. All right. And then all these sub menu. All right. Pretty simple. Create menu, VRChat avatars, menu. This is going to be my normal outfit. And if you have more toggles, you can say normal outfit page 2, page 3, page 4. You get the gist. And then create VRChat avatars, another menu. This is going to be my idle outfit. Right. Folio. So let me get these linked up. Normal outfit goes a normal, idle outfit goes an idle outfit menu. Right. Now we're in our normal outfit. I double clicked on the thing. All right. Now I'm gonna have 3 total menu subjects here. All right. 2 toggles and 1 preset. All right. So for the preset one, this is gonna be I'm just gonna name it normal outfit. And then this one is going to be my shirt. This is going to be my skirt. Alright, for the shirt and the skirt, you want it as toggles. And you want the normal outfit left as a button. Alright, so parameters. Oh yeah, before anything else, because it's showing up as none, what we have to do is we have to go over to our avatar and make sure we have the menus in there, okay? So the expression menu, we'll go into our parameters, and our menu will go into our menu. Now, once we go back to our menu, you should now see your parameters. Okay, this preset, I want that as my preset normal outfit, my skirt as my normal outfit skirt. Oh, that's my shirt, and then my skirt. And I'll do the exact same one for my idle outfit. Bam, bam, bam. My idle outfit. Bam, leave it as a button. This is going to be my shirt. And my other one's going to be my skirt. Toggles. Yes, please. And then my preset idle. Then my preset, my toggles skirt and shirt. There we go. Now, when I go in now, your avatar is ready for upload. Okay, I'll see you in VRC to see what this looks like. Hey, Panda from the future. I almost forgot to tell you guys to do one important step, right? Just scroll down here. Make sure you click the FETs. You put your FETs layer in here or else none of it will work. You'll see the menu, but none. Make sure you put your FETs layer in your FETs. Yes. Now back to your regularly scheduled Panda episode. Alright, here's the manual way we did it. Alright, this is the test to show you guys what we did, alright? You know I only did the skirt and the shirt, okay? Now if I go to normal outfit, this is my main menu. If I go over to expressions, normal outfit, as you can see, my skirt and my shirt. If I toggle that off, I'll show nudity, so I won't. So, normal outfit, it's toggled. If I go over idle outfit, bam, it toggled off my normal. I go back to, normal. As you can see, this means it's toggled and I can turn it off. I can mismatch. But yeah, that's how you do it, the manual way. Now let's cut to the fast way. Okay. Hi. Okay, this is the short version. Okay, short, simple, and sweet. So I already dragged everything in what I need to drag in, okay? So you're gonna need to drag 3 things in. Dynamic bones, okay? and you're going to need to drag an AV3Creator and AutoDresser. AutoDresser. AutoDresser needs dynamic bones to work. Alright, but it will not put dynamic bones on your avatar. So the three things you need, actually two things you need, will be in the description. Okay? So let's get started. So let's make sure our avatar has everything we need. Bam. It has the FX down here, which is cool. And we have our menu and our parameters. Cool. So, like we said, controller will be our FX, what we need. Make sure it's the correct FX. Bam, bam. Okay? Now we want to drag in the outfit. And my outfit is going to be over here. Let me drag this in. You want to drag it outside of your avatar, not in it this time. Alright? Cool. It looks like it fits. Cool. And we're just going to toggle off our normal outfit real fast. It fits. Don't mind the body because that's the prefab we're using. Alright? So everything's good. Check, 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 check. So, alright. You ready for this one? It's going to be real fast and we don't have to deal with the armature, alright? The only time AutoDresser will not work is when the armature words are different from the armature in your body, or it has like extra letters in the beginning. Alright, so first thing we want to do is once you installed the AutoDresser in AV3, they should appear in here. AutoDresser is going to be under Tools here, Chocobo, Dressing Tools. Alright, then we're going to drag it right over here. You're going to make sure your avatar right here, drag it into here, make sure it's this one, and then the close the dress. And we're going to close the dress is the Hidu Maru, is what we want. And these are the settings you're going to want to check and preview. Alright, this is our avatar. Just drag and drop. Looks like our clothes still remain on. If they don't, that means AutoDresser will not work. You'll probably have to manually drag it in. Alright, and you could also say test now, and it will run through a couple animations, like running, laying down, and so on. When it loads, here we go. Alright, as you can see, it's running through its animations, it's showing you the bones and everything. The hair moving, and cool. Yep, it looks like our outfit's staying on, nothing's bugging out, oof. Cool. Nothing was there because the body's gone. And off. Okay, so it works. We'll say I have confirmed and click this right here. Oh, no, check and preview again. I have confirmed that this avatar fits well with no problems. And you'll click this dress now button right here. Okay, dress now. And are you sure this proceed? This cannot be undone. Yes. Completed. Okay, cool. That's the outfits on our avatar. It took this right here, leave that there, and it made a new thing here, DT Hiro Maru. And this is our whole entire outfit right here. Only the clothes and the dynamics that went with it right here. Alright? And if we looked in our armature where it saves, it'll say hips DT under there. And it'll save each outfit under the hips DT where it's nice and organized. Bam. Alright. And now we have our outfit on. Simple, sweet, and nice. Now we need the toggles for our outfits, right? So for our normal outfit, we want the toggles for it, right? All what we're going to need to do, I guess shift click there. I'm going to right click here. I'm going to go to Avatar 3 Creator Advanced Toggle, New Toggle, Toggle Object. Guess what? It just made some toggles already for us. And then over here, I'll do the same thing. All right. Avatar 3, new toggle, toggle object, all right? Now I'm going to go to Avatar 3 Creator here, advanced toggles. And it should pop up this menu here. These are the toggles it just did. Oh, these are my old ones. Hold up. And I needed to clear all real fast. Let me redo this. My bad. It had my old ones in there. Like I said, bam, bam, toggle object, bam, bam, toggle object, okay? And then I go over here, advanced toggles, here they are, right? These are the things. But if I was you, I would come over here first and rename it like normal outfit glove so you don't get lost in here. But it's okay for this video. So default state means it's going to be toggled in when you reset your avatar or first activate it, alright? So we want our normal outfit to be in a default state. It should be normally in the default state and the other one non-default. But I have this toggle on, so it's going to be in default state. So let me, yes, come on over here. Make sure I click all these down, which will take a little bit. Alright, so globe, yes, jacket, yes, shirt, yes, the shoes, skirt, tights, underwear. Okay, now I don't want that as default, don't want that as the default, nope, 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 because this is my other outfit. I do not want them on a default stuff. Alright, and if you look at modules, toggleable objects, you want it on a toggled state. It should already be defaulted to that. And before I do that, you want to make sure your output creator goes anywhere. This is where it's going to store all your animations for, right? I'm just going to save it here, right? And all what you need to do is say create toggles. And yes, I want to create these toggles. And then it will create the toggles and it will create a new menu for you. Already menu for you. Alright? Pum 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 pum. It will already automatically add it into your parameters too. Alright, so bam. We're done with the toggles. That's if you only want toggles, but we also want presets to toggle between our outfits. So we'll go here and type in AV3Creator up here, and then it will pop up this window here. And we will go to, oh yep, drag into the avatar here, and this is our preset. These are the toggles we just made, alright? So no change means it's not going to change. It's not going to turn off, it's not going to turn on. Default is going to be turned off. Toggle is going to be toggled on, okay? So we want our first one to be our normal outfit, alright? So I don't want it to mess with my horns because that's not part of outfit. So, but my jacket, my tights, my accessory, my globe are, no, these are already toggles came with the avatar. These are, it should be under clothing toggles, it did. So I'm gonna go toggle, 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 toggle. Alright, then this is my other outfit here, and I'm gonna set it to default. Cool. All that is default. So when I toggle on my normal outfit, bam, it has that, and it turns off anything else. And bam, I'm gonna say create preset. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm gonna need to select a folder where I wanna save it. Cool. And then, great. It has now created that normal outfit preset. Now I want to create my idle outfit. Okay? And then I guess simply go bam, 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 and toggle on my normal. I mean my idle. Bam, 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 and I say create preset, and bam, it's created. And now, if I go over to my Lucifer and I go to my menu, well, my parameters first, right? There they are in my parameters, already set to go. And it's already defaulted which ones I want defaulted. And then if I'll go to all my menu, it'll be under clothing toggles for all. Uh, this is going to be all my toggles that we just did, and it automatically makes new pages for all the toggles. Of course, if you're an organized freak like me, you would just get rid of the menu, and you would do it like we did in the manual, where we did clothing, presets, and everything. That's all my toggles. And my preset menu is here, normal outfit, idle outfit. It's all set, done for you. So all what you need to do is now just upload your avatar. I'll meet you there. Alright, hi. So this is the fast one test, the pay to win test. Okay, so as you can see, I'm in my normal outfit. Now I can go idle outfit, and then I can go normal outfit. And all my clothing toggles are right here. Bam, bam, bam. You can reorganize your menu. It's pretty simple to do. I showed you in the manual one how to do it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Well, guys, thanks for watching. And you know what? It was a pretty fun experience, except the manual way. Long. Well, I'll see you guys later. Hope this helped you out to make better, beautiful avatars for yourself. Bye bye.
Show me